men never really valued female opinions.
Facts.
As terrible as that sounds, and it's because we live way different existences. Like way different. Like the male experience versus the female experience is drastically different. You take a 21-year-old woman and a 21-year-old guy, that woman has so many more opportunities than that guy, and that guy isn't going to get those opportunities if he's lucky, unless he works really hard and 20 years later.
Well, it's easier to be a woman than it is to be a man.
Yes.
At first, until you're old.
No, even then, it's always easier to be a woman.
That's true. That is true until you're older. But what I would say is that the way I look at it is this: women get their $1 million up front, men have to earn their $1 million 30 years later.
Exactly.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I really want to ask you guys, because and whatever is fine is no offense. What do you consider old? Because you said it a few times. Okay, I know.
I mean, facts.
Yeah, no, but that's fine. If so, because they're in their 20s. But I just want to know, what is what do you consider old?
Well,
and honestly,
I think it depends. Well, it's about looks too. Let's say you're older, but your looks are kept. Like you still look good for your age, fine. But also, as you get older, your chances of having a child and your health also declines. So it's also not just about looks. So,
but when you say old, like what's your number?
I don't give it a number because I can say like
you
can look younger and be 30 and look like 24.
Yeah.
But the main thing would probably be past your childbearing years.
Okay.
So.
And then what's in you? I just wanted to know there too.
I mean, I can be honest. I'm gonna be 100% honest.
Okay.
I feel like I feel like for a man, when they look at these things, they look at okay, once you hit 30, why would they go, no offense, why would a man go for a 30-year-old when he can have a fresh 21-year-old that men look at it as, oh, she's 30, which means she's older, she's been ran through, she's tarnished, she's hardened by all the relationships, so she's lost her femininity because she's masculine.
That's what I want to ask you.
Men think about these type of things, and it's very unfortunate that women don't realize that until they hit 30. They want to be in their 20s and be like, oh yeah, I can fuck this guy, fuck that guy, but they don't realize you're ruining yourself. And then you're trying to find yourself, and by the time you're 30, you're like, where have all the good men gone? Not to you, because you ran through.
Damn.
But that's why I think it's good to ask younger girls in their 20s, because you get different opinions.
But most women, 99% of girls will never say that.
And then you have kids. That also makes it worse for you, because what man is going to want to date a woman with kids when he can get one that doesn't have kids?
No, but you have to listen to this. But that's the type.
I'm with the top 1%er, okay? I know how this game goes.
Can I just say something, Myra? With me, I'm going to agree to disagree and listen to people. Like, you can't get mad at people's opinion and preferences. That's why I asked them.
Well, that's why I'm saying, like, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but if you're asking, like, a real, honest,
No, but hold on. It's not even an opinion. It's biological fact. Like, they polled men from like 18 to 60, and men universally prefer women between 18 to about 24.
Okay.
So men have always been attracted to more youthful, fertile women. It is what it is. So
if you're 30, just look like Can I just say something?
But the thing is that you can always, you can turn back the clock a little bit with going to the gym and everything else like that. But at the end of the day, as you get older, you're gonna have more experiences. You're gonna have more partners. You're gonna have more things that kind of mold you into the person that you are. I always kind of look at women as, not to sound like an asshole, women are kind of like clay, right? And there's only a certain amount of time where the clay is warm enough where you can mold it. Once a woman reaches a certain age, she's set her way, she ain't gonna change. You get what you get. You can't really mold her and turn her into the woman that you want. And I think any guy that's a competent leader that's successful needs to get a girl and turn her into the best girlfriend and wife for him. But if you get with an older girl that's set her ways, and I have my schedule and my routine, that's not someone that you really want by your side, because she's gonna be set her ways, and her ways might not necessarily align with your belief system.
And that's why I said it hardens the woman. Like, they talk a lot about femininity. Once you've gone through so much trauma with men, you lose your femininity, and then you become hard, and that's when you become like how you guys were saying earlier about, oh, well, you have to earn me to be feminine. No, because a 21-year-old, they're not damaged emotionally. They're automatically gonna see you and be like, oh, hi. Opposed to a 30-year-old that's been through so much is gonna be like, oh, what are you doing? No, you want my high, you have to earn it.
I agree with her.
And men don't like
that. On that aspect, I really agree with her,
Can I just say something too?
Okay, go ahead. What's your opinion?
Shit, let me just say what I'm trying to say. I just heard like a belief that was kind of funny where it's basically like if you haven't found your husband by the age of 24, it's because you're not living like a righteous life in a way. And I know I do OnlyFans and shit.
Yep.
But I just wanted to say that, and I strongly believe in that. My parents got married when they was 19 years old.
Come on,
and
man.
they was fucking married for damn near 30 years or whatever. So I just feel like that is fucking true. Like if you're living a more.
But what if you found your person and then you got a divorce? So then what happens?
Somebody
Well, it clearly
was
wasn't your
fucking
person,
up
I guess.
somewhere. It wasn't your person.
And I think the other thing too is
Somebody
that
was
women are very quick to divorce, and women initiate like 70-80% of divorces because women think my happiness overrides everything, when in reality you're supposed to stay in a marriage for duty, not because you know of your happiness. And that's another thing that my mom warned me about. She said as soon as things like if your girl's not happy, she's gonna leave you. Like Western women tend to have this ideal where I'm not happy, I'm gonna do what's right for me, I'm gonna just leave. Whereas like women from other cultures are like, I'm gonna stick through you through thick and thin because it is what it is.
Women in your culture are like that.
Yes.
Shame us for being like that.
I'm right here.
They shame us for being like that.
Like this is gonna sound really wild to a lot of like you guys here, but in my culture, like that's just how it is. Like my fiance, there is little to I won't even say little to nothing. There is nothing that man could ever do that would make me leave him, because to me he's just being a man. There's a girl come up to me and go, oh well, I fucked your man last night. I'd be like, congratulations. He still came home to me and I made him dinner as soon as he walked through the door. I have a family with him, you know, like I'm not gonna give it up for him just wanting something different. They call it a change up is what they want. It has nothing to do with their feelings. They probably won't even remember who the girl is, you know, but
if more girls took your mindset on, they would be a lot happier and be able to keep a guy long term, because a lot of girls go with their feelings, they want their overall happiness, and then the biggest thing is ego.
And because it's not about them. It's not happy wife, happy life. It's happy husband, happy life. You know, a husband just wants peace, and that's what I give my man, peace.
You two are on the same page.
Do you watch the podcast?
Yeah.
You watch the podcast?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Like
she knows.
Top G.
Will she be one of your best guests that you guys had on the show so far? That understands
she's
you?
been on point the whole show.
Yeah, we've had other girls. You know, it's interesting because when girls watch the show, it's amazing how they get a man and they keep him long term. It's fucking wild.
Yeah, but even beside the show, like I've been like this. I didn't start watching like your podcast until like a few months ago when my fiance showed it to me. I got him way before that because I know how to treat a man, be his peace.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to struggle. And if he's not happy and I'm yelling at him and bitching at him every day he comes home, what man wants to hear that? Like, no, he's going to go find somebody else. And then what? I'm going to find myself at 30, alone, single, can't find a man because I was too busy worried about my feelings. Happy wife, happy life. It don't work that way.
I'll tell you this, though. Your man invested in you. Because that setup is not cheap. You got like what? You got 2 layers and a necklace. That's not cheap. Yo,
she's
fit all the way, bro.
She's fit. Hey, let's go.
Hey,
All right, well, I mean, hey, man.
we got some more chats here.
All right.
That's good stuff. That's